Hello, my name is Ginny Dye. Welcome to today's Burst of Hope, my gift to the world because everyone needs hope, especially this African American news anchor who had to rise above horrific childhood abuse, only to find herself the victim of a kidnapping and attempted murder. Let's start with Mary's childhood. When she was young, she would often pull the covers over her head, hoping that if she wasn't seen, perhaps her adopted stepmother would ignore her. She could hear birds chirping outside the window. If Mary had only been a bird, she could have flown away from the torment a long time ago. This small soul began life as a loved little girl. However, the deaths of both her parents over a period of a few years resulted in her being adopted by her stepmom. It was also the beginning of horrible abuse, neglect, and rejection. Fearing the night and fearing the day, Mary could only dream of a safe, free, loving existence. Every day she had to choose hope. As a young girl, she endured so much abuse and pain. She vowed that when she was older, she would do something to help other adopted children live in safety. And once grown, Mary did just that, and more. Through many challenges and after leaving school to take a job to support her siblings, she went to broadcasting school and launched an exciting career, quickly becoming very popular in Chicago as Mary D. Only 5 years into her broadcasting career, tragedy struck again. Mary was kidnapped one night after taping a TV show. Her kidnapper shot her in the head and left her for dead in rural Illinois. She was abandoned, cold and bloody, with 2 bullet holes in her head. Miraculously, Mary's lifelong will and fight to survive came to her rescue once again, and she crawled for help. Finding a nearby highway, she managed to flag down a passing car and receive the needed medical care that would save her life, managing to come back from having last rites administered, not once, but twice. Blinding headaches from the bullet shrapnel still left in her head gives her daily pain. But after more than a year of recovery, Mary returned to the journalistic life she loves. Her near-death experience fueled a new passion, victims' rights. Mary was instrumental in getting the first Victims' Bill of Rights legislation passed in Illinois. That bill has since become the example for the rest of the USA's victims' legislation. During her 37 years in broadcasting, Mary served as Director of Community Relations at WGN-TV in Chicago, Illinois. This enabled her to supervise the programs that reaches over 55 million homes. She also works as a manager of the TV channel Children's Charities, where over $25 million have been raised. The monies raised have been given solely to children's organizations. Because of Mary's efforts in raising awareness about the needs of orphans, the adoption rate in Illinois increased over 50%, and the credit is given to her and WGN-TV. As the host of the United Negro College Fund's annual Evening of Stars, Mary has helped raise over $30 million for educational scholarships. These 3 accomplishments are only a small representation of what she has accomplished. Her life is characterized by giving, giving, and giving some more. Mary lived a lonely and sad life as a child. Neglected and beaten, she knew no love. She could be bitter and angry, but she has taken her desperate past and made her present world better by spreading a blanket of love and hope over as many as possible. By doing so, she has made not only her world better, but the world of thousands of other children. Today, Mary lives a rich, fulfilling life, a survivor's life, a life that certainly has left scars on her body and her soul, but it's a victor's life. It's the life of someone who chose hope. She chose to give back and turn what was intended for evil into good. I hope that no matter what your life history is, that you will make the same choice. Mary did. I did. I know you can too. Your life matters. You matter. Take hope from Mary's life and choose to make a positive difference. Choose to spread hope. Remember my definition of hope? Hope is the bird that sings to the dawn while it is still dark. You can choose to sing before the light starts flooding into your life, believing that it will come. You don't have to know how your gift to the world will make a difference. It's only important to give. I'm here on the journey with you. Please remember, I'm going to tell you over and over, the choices you make today will determine the rest of your life. And my hope for you today is that you will choose hope.